y'all. Welcome back to Moments with Miss Amy. I am so glad you joined me. I really am. In fact, I would have been disappointed if you didn't. And yep, that's what today's video is going to be about, is about disappointment. And the story I have to share with you, part of me wants to say, don't judge me, but you know what? I'm going to tell you, if I was watching this video and it started out with the story that I'm going to share, I would be judging so bad. So you know what? You do you. I know we're not supposed to judge, but man, I think I'm gonna have to do a video about that one too, because isn't that one of the hardest things, is to not judge other people and their circumstances and the things that they're complaining about? But anyways, that's not today's video. Today's video is about disappointment. So let me share this story with you and see if you feel sad and disappointed for me. So you know how you work things up in your mind and you anticipate, you know exactly how it's gonna go, and you're just really looking forward to it and you're excited about it, right? Depending on what it is. Sometimes it's not even just excited. You have things set, you know exactly what's going to happen, and then it doesn't. And you feel disappointment. Well, ours was, or at least for me, it was anticipating and being so excited, thinking of how things were going to play out. So this came to me last night when we were in the hot tub. We're at a friend's house and she's letting us use her amenities, and she's got this hot tub that we can use. And so we worked together. My husband and I took the time. There wasn't storms or anything. It cleared up a little bit, and he goes, hey, should we go get the hot tub set up? It needed to be cleaned out and freshened up a little bit and stuff because it had been sitting for a while. And so I said, sure. So we went out, we worked on it, we worked together really well. Kind of laughed about that because we don't always. But this time we did. Everything went so smooth and it was great. We had to add water to it. Well, then the storm came back through, so we closed it up and it heated up. Later, when things moved out with the storm, we were able to get into the hot tub. We were both so excited. And we go to climb into the hot tub, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm a little, like really a little, okay? I am actually like 4'7", okay? And so that being said, when I climb into different things, sometimes it's a bit of a challenge to get up and get into something. Other times I have a problem when somebody could sit down in something and their feet touch the floor. My feet just dangle away just like a little child, right? Well, that happened to be the case when we went to climb into the hot tub. Where you climb in at, that is a seat that's actually way down in there. I didn't think my feet would ever find the bottom where the seat was to get balanced to come in. And I'm like, oh no, but I'm just thinking it's just that spot. It's all good. Well, this hot tub is actually made for normal and taller people. And that's not me at all. So I'm working around in there trying to find a spot where I can sit that the water doesn't go poof over me in the hot tub. And so the first thing that happens is my mind begins to think, man, that's not what I was thinking was going to happen. That's not fair. And then I started thinking, we were going to have like friends come over and do the hot tub with us, or we were going to have like our daughter and our son come and do the hot tub with us. But the way that it's set up, it's kind of more of a, I don't know how many people can fit in there, probably at least 4, but maybe more. But it's a little bit more enclosed, and it's more of a, as I got in there longer, I realized it was more of a relaxation type of hot tub. Not just like hanging out in there with your friends and everybody talking, and yeah, it works on the muscles and whatever, but this one, it's even got like a lounger type of thing. Well, as little as I am, when I go to sit in the lounger and put my knees there, I'm like going under, so that's not gonna work. But I did find, after I worked with myself a little bit, that I could sit just so and have my feet where other people would have their knees, and it was perfect for me. And those jets worked on my back and it felt amazing. And so while we were in there, as we were moving around and finding ways it was going to work out good, you know, for me and my height and things like that, it gave Ken and I a chance to actually really talk. And I realized as the evening went on and we were there in the hot tub, that this was actually just like a great time to be able to just the two of us relax and rest and enjoy it and have our muscles worked on and just be outside, you know what I mean, in the hot tub. And I realized I was being so disappointed, and I was focusing on it's not fair and it's not going to work the way that I wanted to. And I realized I could have stayed in that moment and stayed disappointed when, like, seriously, like I said about the judging, y'all, how blessed am I? Okay, really? That we have a friend that lets us use her hot tub? Like, that is so blessed. Okay, here's where it gets heavier, y'all. Ready? We actually have 3 hot tubs in this community. The one that's our friends, and then 2 of them that are up at our clubhouses that we can use. And the ones that are at the club, I know, I'm spoiled rotten, right? But the ones that are up at the clubhouses that we're able to use are larger, and they've got the flat seating, and you can have a number of people in there, and it's a little bit more of a helps to relax you, but more so fun hanging out type of thing. And that's when it dawned on me that I remembered sitting in that hot tub and being like, man, I wish it would get this up here because I need a jet that gets me up in the shoulder, in the back of my shoulder. And I wish that they had jets that were higher because the way that those jets were. And so realizing this hot tub hit all those places that I needed. And this hot tub was perfect. Having time with my husband and just the 2 of us out there relaxing, looking up at the stars and the clouds and all of that. And just how here I was when I was given something that I wanted, the extra jets to help on the back and quality time just with my husband. And I'm being disappointed because, well, it wasn't the fun party atmosphere that I was looking for. And it just really hit me. Like, for one, I am so stinking spoiled. Really. And then for 2, it hit me with the realization of how so many times we envision something as to how we want it. And then when it's not, we're not happy. And we'll sit in that disappointment and we'll be sad and we'll nitpick the little problems or the little things and not have the gratitude to be grateful of where we're at in there and realize what we've got. And that's where the scripture is that I'm bringing in today. And y'all know me with my paper. Okay, this is Psalms 118:24. I'm sure you've heard of it. I know it's like printed on towels out there. It's all over the place. But this is the day the Lord has made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. And that just really encompasses the whole thing. Because once I stopped being pouty and disappointed about how it didn't work exactly how I wanted it to, suddenly my mind began to open up with the realization of how many memories are going to be made in that hot tub, of how Ken and I are going to be able to go out, work on relaxing our muscles, but we're out there, just the 2 of us, relaxing. When you're sitting in a hot tub, you're generally not picking up your phone and spending it all playing a game or busy texting somebody. When you're out there relaxing in the hot tub, you're not cleaning up or just picking up things or doing other little tasks. You're really just there relaxing and de-stressing. Out of that hot tub, and I can't speak for Ken, but I can tell you for myself, I was so relaxed. It had been a full week before that with so many different things going on, and we'd stayed so busy, and just having that time, just the 2 of us with the stars and the clouds and quiet and peaceful and just relaxing, laughing and talking, sharing stories back and forth. It was phenomenal. It was so good, so good. And I am so grateful, not only to my dear friend for letting us use her hot tub, but I'm also so grateful to God for not always giving me exactly what I ask for. Because sometimes we ask for things and He gives us something a little bit different. And we might feel that disappointment, but then when we look at it and realize what He blessed us with is so much better than what we thought we were asking for. So guys, don't stay in the disappointment. Don't allow when you build something up and it doesn't come exactly the way you want, don't let that allow you not to appreciate whatever it is that you have going on. So many times, God's tweaked things just a little bit, and what He brings to us is way better than what we would have asked for. And one of the best ways to do that is to every day remember to rejoice, because this is the day that the Lord has made. And that's what we're supposed to do, is rejoice and enjoy and be so grateful that He's got us. So I hope that this message here made you stop and think. I hope you don't judge me too much on the 3 hot tubs. Yes, I'm spoiled. But also I hope that it comes to mind. I mean, even if you kind of look at me a little bit differently now, hopefully it's something that holds there and comes to you and makes you realize when you're not being grateful about something, or when you're allowing disappointment to make your day all gray and cloudy and blah, because you're just not happy and you're disappointed about something that's happened. Maybe this will come back to you and help you to remember, come on, y'all, life's too short to be negative and sad and disappointed. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy every moment. And remember that we were made for so much more. So please click like, make sure that you subscribe, click that little bell if you haven't already. Thank you again for joining me for Moments with Miss Amy.